Welcome to another little green cheese video tutorial. This time it's cream cheese. And there's some I made earlier. And on for the ingredients list, we're going to use 4 litres or 1 gallon of full cream milk, 1/8 of a teaspoon of, that's a heap smidgen, of Mesophilic Direct Set Culture, MA or MO30, 4 drops of liquid rennet in 60 mils or 1/4 cup of non-chlorinated water, and 2 teaspoons of cheese salt. And you sterilise all your equipment, so I'm sterilising the pot, the stirring spoon, and a cloth there. So warm your milk up to 30 degrees Celsius, that's 86 Fahrenheit, and then add in your starter culture. So just sprinkle that around. And then just let that rehydrate a little bit, and then give it a stir for about a minute. So then get your rennet solution, one you've diluted previously, and you're going to be adding 3 teaspoons of this solution. So just pour that in. Don't pour the whole cup in, you just discard the rest if you, we don't need that. So just need 3 teaspoons. And then we stir that well for about a minute. Very exciting stirring. And then we cover the pot, so just take the thermometer out as well. Just cover the pot, put that in a warm place. So we're going to let this now rest. This is the secret to good cream cheese. We're going to rest it at room temperature. So that's around 21 degrees to 75 Fahrenheit for 12 to 18 hours. So the next day, this is what it looks like. So it's set in one big lump of curd. You can say the whey separate there a little bit. So I'm going to move that over to the sink area. And I'm using butter muslin, which is a lot tighter weave than normal cheesecloth that I use, because this is quite runny stuff. So it does come out with the ladle quite well, but you must have a really fine weave butter muslin to make a good cream cheese. Otherwise you'll lose it through the loose weave if you use a normal cheesecloth. Now I picked this piece of butter muslin up at the local fabric shop, so no big hassle trying to acquire this sort of stuff. So just scoop that out with your ladle. So it's got a bit of a yogurty sort of consistency, and it has a little bit of a tang to taste if you taste the curds at this stage. You just make sure you get the rest of it out of the pot. There we go. Now we're going to wrap this up into we're going to tie it into a ball. So we're going to grab the opposite corner of the butter muslin. I'm just going to tie a knot in that. Get my act together. There we go. So tie the opposite corner to the other one, and then grab the remaining two. And we're going to tie another knot in that. So you can see the whey running freely there. Now I'm not going to hold that. I'm going to use something ingenious. I've got a broom handle that I will thread straight through. I've just wiped the broom handle down with white vinegar to make sure there's no bugs on it. And I'm going to rest that between two chairs and the pot down below. And that's going to drain now for 12 hours. Just make sure your knots are nice and tight so they don't slip out. So, 12 hours later, it's probably reduced by half its size, and you've got a nice firm ball of cream cheese at this stage. So just untie the bag. Which can be a bit difficult at times, especially if you tie the knots really tight, like I have. There we go, nice ball of cream cheese. It's quite a bit, but you'll get through it pretty quick. Mark my words. It just tastes delicious. Okay. So, I've got a glass Pyrex bowl there. You can use anything. Just plonk your cheese in there. And we'll move on to the milling stage. So we're going to add 2 teaspoons of coarse cheese salt. This is non-iodized salt. And you just sprinkle that over the top, the first teaspoon, and then with clean hands, just work that through the cheese. So it takes a little bit of time to make sure all the salt is dissolved. And once you think you've done that all right, then you get the next teaspoon, sprinkle that over, and repeat the process. So there's the second teaspoon of cheese salt, sprinkle that on, and then work that through. So that addition of salt helps preserve the cheese for a little bit longer, and it adds to the taste of the cheese. So make sure the salt is well worked through. You don't want to bite into your cream cheese or spread and have a lump of salt there. So I'm just going to cover that now with some plastic film, and I'm going to put it into the refrigerator, and that will firm up. So the next day, what you can do is you can roll it into logs and then basically roll the log into your favourite herbs. What I've done here in the picture closest to you is that that's dehydrated onions that has been rehydrated with a little bit of pepper, and the log on the right is some Italian herbs sprinkled with a little bit of paprika. Or you can eat it straight from the tub, which is also delicious, used as a spread. So that's the end of the video. Not too much to it. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time.